Hey everybody, Razak Khan here. Today I have a very special announcement to make, and that is the acquisition of our newest property in the portfolio. That is the Aloft Hotel Northwest San Antonio at UTSA, and that is the University of Texas in San Antonio. Very excited to show you what this property looks like. We just acquired it a few weeks ago. So this is definitely the most beautiful and newest property in our portfolio. So a little bit about this property. It was built in 2020, launched in the fall of 2021, so it's less than 5 years old. 136 rooms, give or take, located at the most upscale part of town, which is near the Rim, Northwest San Antonio, right by the UTSA college here. A very busy corridor right off the main highway, which is I-10. As you can see, there's a lot going on in the area. There are restaurants, there's a Costco right across the street. Right on in that direction there, I don't know if you can see it through the sign, but there's a Dutch Bros, which is one of the fastest growing coffee establishments in the country right now. A couple of interesting things about the Aloft brand. So this is a hip sort of brand that targets the younger audience, the younger traveler in the Bonvoy portfolio. A few interesting things that you'll recognize. Number one, right over here, it says WXYZ Bar. So the reason why it says WXYZ Bar is because that W is from the W brand within the Marriott portfolio. So the Aloft is a select version of the W. The W, of course, is a premium brand, and this is not a premium brand, but it shares a lot of amenities with the W brand, and it's targeting the same type of audience. It's very friendly, and it passes the vibe check, as they say. Let me show you what the property looks like on the inside. One of the things that you may have seen in my other marketing materials or videos is the other Aloft, which is the one at the airport, the one that we're currently raising money for, and we're about to close on. This is the newest one, and if you look around, you'll see the decor, the lighting, the fixtures, they look very beautiful. But in terms of how the property is designed, they look somewhat similar. Of course, this one's newer, and it was built in 2020 and it was launched in 2021. The one at the airport was built in 2009. So let me show you what the new generation of Alofts look like compared to the other one. If you've seen the video, the last video that I posted, you'll see that one and you'll compare it with this one. So let's walk around and let's look at some of the features of this property. One of the things that makes the Aloft brand unique is its hip and trendy nature. As you can see, there are a lot of fun things to do around here. There's Jenga for people to play. There's a pool table in the main area here, and of course there's a lot to do. There are board games, there are little places where people can have a good time, and of course there's the WXYZ Bar, so people that are visiting, they don't feel like going out, they can grab a couple of drinks at the bar, play some board games, sit down, have some good conversations, make some memories. Again, it's very similar. The floor plan and the way that the hotel is organized is very similar, especially the roof. As you can see, it's the same type of exposed ceiling with the pipes and whatnot. This one has a lot more seating capacity because of the way it's organized. This is another little meeting nook in the UTSA property. Again, very classy, very elegant, but modern and hip at the same time. It's not boring, and it definitely appeals to the younger audience in the Marriott portfolio of brands. In terms of how this property is different than the other one, this is newer, of course, and the area is different, and it's targeting a different type of traveler. This property is located right next to the UTSA, University of Texas in San Antonio campus, which is right down the street from here on UTSA Boulevard. And it's located in a busy corridor in the northwest part of town, which is considered upscale and busy. The airport property is targeting a different type of traveler because the people that are flying in, they want a nice, decent place to stay for the night, and that's where they stay. It's 1.5 miles away from the airport. Part of our plan is to acquire that property and make it look like this, and by the time we're done, we'll have two properties, both of the Alofts in the city of San Antonio. Hopefully they'll look very similar to each other. One of the cool features of the Aloft brand in particular is the refuel section. Instead of having a typical breakfast section with an open breakfast, the Aloft brands have a little shop called Refuel where you can buy healthy snacks fresh cookies, bananas, fruit, and they have some ready-to-make meals that you can make in your room or heat up in your room, and some healthy selection of drinks, I would say. Yogurt and Gatorade, water, of course, coconut water, juices. This is a unique feature of the Aloft brand that most properties do not have. I mean, some of them may have something similar to this, but this is definitely something that's unique to this brand. And all Alofts have the refuel section. This is the pool area. It's got an open outdoor pool and a little patio where people can sit, have a good time, and they can buy a couple of drinks at the bar. It's a very nice, warm, inviting place. It does well, of course. If you saw my last video at the airport Aloft, and I showed you what the room looks like, now I want to give you a little tour of what the rooms look like at the Gen 3 Aloft, which is this one here at UTSA. Slightly different. The brand is slightly, more updated, and but you'll see, the DNA is very consistent. So let me show you what it looks like. Come on in. As you can see, it's similar, but it's obviously more modern, it's freshened up, and it is consistent. It's less colorful, but it's very nice. It's very pleasant, clean, decent, and you can see how a younger audience would be attracted to a property like this. This is a small king room. There is a bigger room in the property, but it's currently occupied, so I can't take you there. But just wanted to show you what a normal king-sized king bed room looks like in the property. Moving on to the queen room, let me show you what that looks like. They're very similar in terms of how they're structured. Here you have the bathroom area, and they all have this little dividing wall right here, which is a standard that I've seen in a lot of the Aloft properties. Bathroom, very nice and clean. Of course, you have the vanity area, which is also very nicely put together. You could see that they hired some really smart and futuristic, future-thinking interior designers when they came up with the brand, because everything is minimal but beautiful at the same time. This is, of course, the queen suite, so there are two queen beds, a decent-sized TV, a little mini fridge over there, coffee station, a little lounge a couch here where people can sit. It's quite nice. This is the business center of the property. This is not a full-service property where the conferences are taking place, etc. This is a select brand where people are staying for the night, maybe a few nights when they're in town for some important business. But there is a meeting room here where small teams can have sales seminars, they can have presentations. If you have a very important meeting, you can use the facility. As you can see, there's a decent sized table here, a nice TV screen, there's a fridge, there's a water station and coffee station. And of course, this is my favorite feature of the property, or one of my favorite features, I should say. Sort of an old school style studio. It's supposed to be a place where you can have a private conversation with someone, you can close the door, but it looks like a studio. And this is actually a lighting fixture. It looks like a mic, but it's a lighting fixture. It says on air, so it's supposed to be modeled after a studio. And if we close the door, you can see it looks like a studio that is in session. And of course, another mini studio. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a phone booth, but there are no phones anymore, as you know. Let's take a look at the gym. As you can see, there is more than enough for anybody. If you're a crazy gym buff, this property will be sufficient for you. As a matter of fact, they even have kettlebells, which I have not seen at any other gym before. That's the beauty of this brand, that people that are on the road and they don't want to sacrifice or compromise on their routine and they want to feel as much at home as they can, this is the place to be. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.